Hey folks, I'm just doing a test run here. I do not know. I just can't figure it out. I can't figure out how to separate the audio of the microphone from the game. So I've tried Audacity or whatever you call it, and it doesn't work. No matter what I did, it just doesn't work. So I'm sticking to this right now, and I'm doing a test run to see if this still works on Fraps. So give me a second. Joy of joys, it still works. I'm sorry if the volume is different. I noticed it was low. And I'm trying to let you guys hear me. I'm going to inform you that this game... it supports autosave. Warning, that's bad. I'm sorry. What it should be warning you is the nastiness that this game provides. As you can see, there's blood everywhere on the entrance screen, which is lovely. There is gore in this game, specifically in the cutscenes. The monsters are grotesque, and the story itself is rather morbid and depressing. So if you do not like that kind of stuff, do not watch this series, please, because I don't want to upset any viewers. But this game is a lot of fun in a combat perspective and a learning perspective. You know, it gives you clues along the way and stuff like that, and you put the pieces together. Kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's, but far from as obscure, you know what I mean? Anyways, let's go ahead and give it a shot. I am using my controller for this, so you won't hear clackety-clack-clack as much. My controller still clacks, but not as much as the keyboard. Press enter. No, I'll just press A. I'm going to make a new one. I'm going to create... oh, I have to type that in. There we go. That's what I want. That's my go-to name now. Let's enter this game. New game, yes. And there's a collection system, which I love. I can't switch to it. Maybe no. Okay. So I would have to get into the game and collect something for it to pop up. But that thing on the side over there is the collection screen, like what weapons you found, what memories you found, I think. No, wait, no, memories are here. So they're all set by category. Like first level, second level, third level, blah, blah, blah. Or chapters, sorry. They're not exactly levels, because it feels like you go to a different level. It's a very smooth transition between levels. So yeah, I really like this game, and I thought I would give it a shot. You can get different costumes, I believe. Troubling visions. Oh man. This artwork is really morbid, but I think it's kind of cool. Credits. Where was the... I think it was in the equip section. Yeah, okay, so you can switch between dresses. You can't get any right now because you need to unlock them via different ways of... I mean, different levels, sorry. Different chapters. So, like, you beat a chapter, you get a specific costume which boosts your benefits. And I think if you beat certain game modes, like the hardest level, you get a specific, like, really cool dress or something. And it doesn't just affect your dress, it affects your outlook too. So, like the Cheshire dress, you look a lot like the Cheshire Cat, which is also a morbid creature in this game, I'm afraid. But he is cool. He's got a nice voice. I would play the first game, which is American McGee's version of Alice in Wonderland, but it's not on Steam and I can't find it. It's available on the Xbox, but I can't... For the love of chocolate, I cannot figure out how to record on the Xbox. I get the video, but I get no audio. So, I'm stuck as far as that goes. I'm only stuck to PCs right now. Let's do normal. Insane is where, it says until all four are visible, but... I think that's alright. Let's make it a little brighter in case you guys can't see it very well. Invert vertical look. I don't think so. I forgot how it works. I'll be quiet during the cutscenes. Enjoy.
Come now, Alice. It's only a dream.
It's not a dream, it's a memory. And it makes me sick.
Now, focus. Wait. You're floating again. Weightless. A cipher. Relax.
I'm in...
Forget it. Abandon that memory. It's unproductive. Go to Wonderland.
I can't. I'm trapped in my past.
Sergeant, this girl's badly burned. Call for a doctor.
She'll be all right.
No, Alice. Discard that delusion. Forget it. Go to Wonderland.
I'd rather not, Doctor. My Wonderland's shattered. It's dead to me.
Your preference doesn't signify, girl. Now, Alice, where are you?
I'm sailing with a friend. It's different somehow. Things have changed.
Change is good. It's the first link in the chain of forgetting.
What's happening? Are you mad?
I'm not mad.
Rabbit,
That's not right. What's he doing?
is something wrong?
Something wrong?
No, not that!
Don't struggle, Alice. Let the new Wonderland emerge.
Pollution. Corruption. It's killing me. Wonderland is destroyed. My mind is in ruins.
Forget it, Alice. Block that dream. Wake at the sound. There, Alice. Better now, aren't we?
My head's exploded and there's a steam hammer in my chest.
Yes, well, the cost of forgetting is high.
My memories make me vomit. What can I...
Remember other things.
I want to forget. Who would choose to be alone, imprisoned by their broken memories?
I'll set you free, Alice. Memory is a curse more often than a blessing.
So you've said many times, and...
And I will say again, the past must be paid for. Now, before our next session, collect those pills from our high street chemist.
Very well, Doctor.
It's my turn to forget, Alice.
Now, Charlie, your pa was hung for killing your ma who beat you. Let's forget that, shall we? The past is dead, Charlie.
Alright, I'm sorry there was a little noise interruption on the microphone there. The kitten got on the desk and she started sniffing it, so I'm sorry about that. It wasn't meant to happen. I had to pick her up and move her. So there might have been a creaking sound of my chair. Again, I'm really sorry about that. I'm trying to stay as quiet as possible. There's a lot of noisy things in this room. So you see that she's got a really bad past. She is traumatized from losing her entire family in a fire of her own home, which she blames herself for, I believe. It's been a while since I played this, and a lot longer since I played the first one. The first one was a lot more morbid, if I remember correctly, because, spoiler warning, most of her friends in Wonderland are killed off. But they come back in the end. because it's Wonderland. I mean, if you fix Wonderland, you fix everything. But, in this game, I don't think they get killed off, and they don't cause as much sorrow here. Here, she's just trying to put the pieces together, and to be honest, I'm kinda, you know, on her side, because I've had troubles with doctors in the past. So, her troubles with doctors are, well, mutual, I guess you could say. No, not as bad as she is, because, you know, she's getting guess pills because they don't know what to give her, and they're trying to make her forget everything she's ever known, just to make her fix her trauma and prevent her from going to an insane asylum. But I mean, I'm pretty much on the guess weight too with the pills, so yeah. But I don't have bad doctors like that. I've just had a bad past with doctors, that's all. Doctors have improved. They do all sorts of things, you know. I mean, they can even, you know, swab your cheeks and check your DNA and see what pills work for you. It's amazing. Here, they just, you know, in this time period, I think they just pulled straws and said, okay, let's try this pill.
What's wrong there?
Can't find the door.
What door? I didn't know you were looking for a door. I just wanted to talk to them. Boys room.
Ollie pinched me smalls.
We're bloomers.
What does that mean? Also, I am not keen on, I believe, British, London-ish, terms, so I'm sorry if I don't understand, like, tons of stuff here. I'm really sorry, guys. I'm too
The
American.
loo smells awful.
Worse than your room?
I guess the loo means the boys' room. I love that. I'm easily entertained, I'm sorry.
Doctor, do you right? Still sick in the head?
I'm past a cure. Terminal condition.
Good grief, girl. That's you know, when I played this, that didn't sound like anything I understood, but good grief, now that I understand it, that's terrible.
Wasting doctor's time.
I deserve my bitter tears. Want some?
Bitter tears. Oh, this poor girl. And you can look at stuff too. Abandoned toys and worn out shoes have a past, and the people who used them too. My past was consumed by fire. This poor girl. And you see there's numbers around here too. Like the number 2. These are essential later. I think right now you would just think, oh, they're used to label the children because they have so many of them running around. And they're tired of using names.
10 years in the loony bin. No, Ma, no relation. She's an orphan.
I've been in here for 10 years? Good grief, Alice. I thought you were fixed from the last game. Well, I haven't gone here. Oh, wait. And what's over here? Earn your keep.
Mr. Payne had no idea how humble a home could be. If not for my drawings and the photographs, this could pass for my room at the asylum.
Oh, dear. My. Also, the first game was so much harder than this one. You had to save before every jump because jumps were hard to do in that game. Super frustrating. There was no checkpoint system. You had to save every single time.
Doctor's pet. Too good for the asylum. Mad as a hatter without the charm. Killed her family.
Who'd want her?
Wow, you guys are just lovely puddles of pudding, aren't you? Keep playing with your dolls.
Another day, a different dream, perhaps.
I've always wondered why this kid has a number 8 on him. I mean, the numbers always confused me when I first played this.
Oh, this thing's killing me back.
I call work noble.
Go round.
Noise so thick you could build a flat on it.
I've seen it bend that way before.
How do you have it?
Back, front,
You like
sideways,
Boccherini, Missy?
especially
How about Paganini?
She ever work? Where's her plaque? Too good for company. She don't get close. Hates being touched. Who likes it then? Never slapped, spanked, more like.
Wow, I'm speechless. What is she doing?
The Sandman's coming in his train of cars, with moonbeam windows and the wheels of stars. So hush, you little ones, and have no fear. The man in the moon, he is the engineer.
That's a nice poem. I never heard of that before. Didn't know he rode in a train. Oh, kitty! Kitty, kitty, come here! Where'd he go? Kitty, kitty! I love kitties, especially white kitties. Here you are! Come here! Come here!
Hello, Puss. Puss, 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 Puss. Don't be afraid.
It sounded wrong, but then again, I don't know anything about this time period, or its location, or how the people act. What are you doing?
I'll teach Move along, Alice. I can run you in just for being off your nut.
Wow, you guys are really mean. What did he do? Guess I can't investigate. Come here. No, kitty, I want to give you snacks. You look starving. There you are, but what's this?
Now, where has that cat gone?
All living things die eventually. Still, a creature's remains are always poignant. I don't know what that means. Probably frightening, terrifying. Like pungent. Just really, oh dear. These ladies scare me. What is wrong with your waist? Look at that! A nickel could fit that! Oh my word! Corsets are terrible! I know there was a joke about it in Pirates of the Caribbean.
No change in nappies. Better than being a dog's body for orphan. You can make someone happy. Save the world, 10 minutes at a time.
Oh my word. This place is horrible. I'm going for the kitty. Forget you guys. Come here, kitty. Make me
Following
happy.
furry creatures into dark holes has become a habit. I hope it's not a vice.
I hope not, Alice. I mean, following fuzzy creatures is cute. It's called curiosity, Alice.
My stars and garters, Alice Little. Slumming again, are we?
Nurse Witless. What luck. Twice in as many months.
Out on your own? You look frazzled, dearie. Not doing well?
Not really.
Come along home then and look at my pigeons. Pretty birds, like you.
I don't think so. Our last visit cost me several pounds and got me nowhere.
I might recall where your mangy rabbit got to. Still a mess. No surprise. Her kin roasted like chestnuts right before her eyes. 10 years in Rutledge Asylum wasted everyone's time. Dr. Bumby won't do better. Still hauling out her questions. The fire, her memory. I deserve consideration, don't I? Who found her new clothes? Who got her a place at Bumby's? Where'd she be without me? On the street, selling her backside. Likes my pigeons, though. She's doled out the odd pound or two. But what I know is worth more than that. Kept her secret, haven't I? Heard her say, "Oh, died on my account, I couldn't save you." I've told her my silence is for sale. Keep. I'm a good sort, really. Not like her nanny, that uppity.
Nope.
Oh, that lawyer fellow Radcliffe took a stupid rabbit. Need money. Warned her I'd tell the coppers if she didn't make a donation to my upkeep. She yells and goes off her head. Days she can't remember her name, what I heard.
What a scumbag. Everyone here is against her. This is so nasty. I can't say hate, because that's a strong word. But I will say I grandly dislike that lady. How could you do that to a child? Really? Really? Is this like the Great Depression? What's going on? Maybe it is. Looks depressing. I'll just say it's the Great Depression. You guys can correct me in the comments. I'm sure you will. Birdie birdies. Pigeons are pretty. Too bad they're like really filthy though. A coop is really just a cage, but the birds don't seem to mind. I guess they don't really. What's the point of keeping pigeons, old lady? You sell them? Oh boy. No wonder it's always cloudy. Pardon me. Sorry. Sorry again. I don't want to go near this lady. Also, those things you saw earlier as her imagination were images of what I believe to be the Jabberwocky, which was a huge nemesis in the last game, the first game. Boy, was he hard to kill. He was like the biggest obstruction to her, right next to the queen. And if you don't know anything from the first game, I suggest you look it up, listen to the story, or just wiki the story, and it'll help connect the dots, because you really need to play the first game to make sense of the cutscenes. Like, why are they looking so like, you know, like creepy creatures? You would know what those creepy creatures were if you played the first game.
Nurse Witness, do you mean to harm me? To send me back to the asylum?
I won't say no. I've a thirst you could photograph.
Need a drink. More mouse needs water.
Pretty birds, like you.
Wonderland.
You've done that.
It's only a dream.
Very upsetting journey. But I'm rid of Priss, or whatever she's become. At least the place I've landed is somewhat familiar.
About time, too, Alice.
Blasted cat. Don't try to bully me. I'm very much on edge.
Perfect. When you're not on edge, you're taking up too much space.
You're no help at all.
But you know I can be.
I'll frighten myself. When necessary, thanks very much. I was hoping to escape from all that.
Abandon that hope. A new law reigns in this Wonderland, Alice. It's very rough justice all round. We're at risk here. You be on your guard.
I love the update they did for the Cheshire. He's really cool looking. I mean, the first game was really, you know, early compared to this one. This one's really late. And since, I mean, like, late, like, it's got more updates to graphics. It's much more beautiful. I mean, look at that. Look at that scenery. It's amazing. I love those bolterflies. They're so cute. And that cowbird, whatever that is. Kind of gross, but it's still cool. But, yeah, the graphics are very much improved compared to the first game. The first game, everyone was, you know, like, how can I compare it? Like Like the graphics of Disney adventure games that were on the PS1, I believe. Very blocky and not so pretty to look at, but it was still pretty cool. I'm gonna stop it here, because I don't know how much time I've taken up. And these cutscenes take a while, and I talk a lot, and I'm really sorry, guys. I just wanted to make sure of things. I'm glad you watched. Nice skull. I'm glad you watched, and I will see you next time. I'm going to try and do a series of recordings, in case this one is short. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you guys have a fantastic week. And I will see you all next time.